Hey yo, what's up? So it's during the night and I was philosophizing, and I got a download. Check this out. The absence of evidence is not the evidence of absence. The absence of evidence is not the evidence of absence. What this means, simply because you don't have evidence that something does exist, simply because you don't have evidence that something does exist, does not mean that you have evidence that something doesn't exist. Let me repeat that for those in the back to hear and understand what I mean. Simply because you don't have evidence that something does exist does not mean that you have evidence that something doesn't exist. Do you speak English? This is English. They are known knowns, things that we know, right? That we know. But there are also known unknowns, things that we know that we don't know. But there are also unknown unknowns, things we don't know that we don't know. And as I was philosophizing, I was having my dinner too, right? Things that we don't know that we don't know. Let's talk about that. What do you think? Let's talk about that, right? Things we don't know that we don't know. Let me take you back a little bit. We started with known knowns, right? Things we know that we know. What are the examples of things we know that we know? Let me give you 5 examples. The first one, we know that we have to drink water on a daily basis. We have to hydrate. That is a known. We know that we have to feed our bodies. We have to nourish our bodies by eating foods, by having a balanced diet. That we know, right? The third thing, we know that our bodies need to be cleansed regularly, right? Whether it's the teeth, whether it's the full body, whether it's the specific areas of the body, right? We know that we know that. The fourth example, we know that we have to do something with our brains, right? We have to do something with our bodies. We have to do something whilst we are alive on this planet during this time, right? Whilst we are alive in this world, in this dense dimension, which is the third dimension, the physical dimension, right? The material world. We know that we know that. The fifth example is that we know that our bodies need to rest, whether we like it or we don't. Our bodies need to be still for some hours. We need to sleep, what we call that, right? We know that we know that. So those are 5 examples of the things that we know that we know. In bracket, known knowns. Point number 2. Things we know that we don't know. Right. What are the things we know that we don't know? Those are known unknowns. Right. Let me give you the first intriguing example about the Creator, or let me say the Most High Father, or God, as you might say, or Allah, or Shiva, or the gods that whoever you are listening to this, right? I don't know what your or which continent you're in, right? I don't know what religious beliefs you have. I don't know what beliefs you have. But I'm trying to say that there is the creator of creation, which is determined to be God or Allah or whatsoever name you might give him. But we still know that there